Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best cordless phones.
Starting at number 5.
BT 4000 Big Button. As a phone specifically designed for older people, this one gets a lot of stuff right. It certainly lives up to its name with nice big buttons that should be easy to read for those with visual impairments. The text on the screen is also large enough to be easily legible, and the few menu buttons are self-explanatory enough. The handset is nice and chunky, but probably slightly heavier than most of the other devices on this list. Among the usual features, aside from one major omission that I'll get to in a minute, there's also compatibility with hearing aids, which should reduce background noise and make it easier to hear the person on the other end of the line. As I don't have a hearing aid, I wasn't able to test out this feature myself, so I asked my granny, who happens to use a hearing aid, and own this very phone. She said she thought it worked fine once someone set it up for her.
Coming at number 4.
Panasonic KX TGD62. The truth is that no home phone is ever going to be mega exciting. We're not talking cutting-edge 4K TVs here. The design has hardly changed in the past 10 years, so you're looking for something that does the job at a friendly price. To my eyes, that product is the Panasonic KX TGD62, catchy name, isn't it? The handset itself is a nice size and light, so it feels good in the hand during long phone calls. The buttons are big enough for those with viewing difficulties to be able to see what they're doing. And the design is reasonably sleek. Handset and base station slot together in a nice, ergonomic fashion. At 16 hours of talk time and 200 hours on standby, the battery life is standard, and the range of 100 mAh should be big enough for most homes. The phone itself is very easy to use. Just dial the number and press the green button to call. Everything else is a little more complicated, but at least it's thoroughly explained in the manual. And what a wealth of features there are. Aside from basic things like answer phone and call blocking, accomplished with the press of a single button, the phone can act as an intercom, a phone book for your contacts, a baby monitor, and an alarm. There's also a handy Do Not Disturb mode that silences the phone at night, and a locator in case you lose the handset.
At number 3.
At TCL82207 DECT. The AT&T CL82207 performed remarkably well in our testing process, narrowly missing the top spot overall. It had the best sound quality in all our tests, our tester noted, and is hundreds of dollars less than the one phone that overall scored higher, the Panasonic KX TGM 420W plus KX TGM A44W. Its range, ease of use, and battery life are all solid and more than meet most people's needs. While it is more expensive than the AT&T EL51203, it is also much higher scoring and a great deal. The only big downside to this phone is that it lacks bells, whistles, and features on other top-scoring phones, our lead tester mentioned. Look at our rating chart for other feature-rich options if you want all of those. However, many people may not want to pay for those features and may even prefer a simpler phone and interface. If that describes you, imagining a better phone for the money is hard.
Number 2 of my list.
At TL51203. If you're searching for a reliable phone to fit your budget, the AT&T EL51203 is an excellent choice. The value of this phone is fantastic, notes one tester, offering solid across-the-board performance at a reasonable price. The sound quality and range on the EL51203 are above average and relatively easy to use. Though its mediocre battery life and somewhat limited feature set were unimpressive, these drawbacks only had a minor impact on this product's overall performance. This is a great pick if you are shopping on a budget and don't want to make too many concessions regarding performance, our lead tester said. It is hard to beat the value of the AT&T EL51203, but if you're willing to allocate more funds towards a phone with a stronger battery, we recommend the AT&T CL82207 as another great candidate. It scored considerably well in our battery life testing while offering only a slightly higher price tag.
And number 1.
Panasonic KX TGM 420W. If you are searching for the absolute best cordless phone, we highly recommend the Panasonic KX TGM 420W plus KX TGM A44W. This model is one of the easiest to use, remarks our lead tester, and boasts crystal clear sound quality and impressively long range. This versatile phone offers plenty of features, like an integrated answering machine and the ability to expand the system with additional handsets. It also has a very long battery life, lasting for more than 14 hours in our talk time test. Unfortunately, this exceptional performance comes at a price. This phone is one of the most expensive in our test fleet. It also can't link to a smartphone via Bluetooth, so you'll have to consider an alternative model if that is your preferred use. All in all, we highly recommend this product to anyone looking for a top-tier cordless phone. It's still one of the all-time favorite models we have tested to date. If you don't mind opting out of extra features and prefer to keep the budget in check, one of our testers points out that the AT&T BL102 is another fantastic option, which offers similar audio quality and comparable range in a more budget-friendly package.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.